We went there with the hope of finding a big forest and like a big rainforest, and we went up the hill, and it was all very dry, and not, it was a forest but not so big, so we were all a little bit like disappointed. And then we were about to leave, and then we stopped in a lady's house, and then you guys were talking to her, and we ended up staying at her house. So it was all like a coincidence. And then the next day, just a few hours before we left, everybody was taking a nap, and I was about to fall asleep. I was so tired, and then I hear a commotion going on outside. And I was like, what's happening? And you were like, oh, beruk, it's like a monkey. And I was like, oh, nice, you know, I thought I would see a monkey in a tree, or like just a happy monkey. And then we go outside, and in front of the neighbor's house there's a dead monkey, and it's like just frozen, you know. And I was already like, oh man, I didn't expect to see a dead monkey. And then we go close, and I see a baby, and the baby is still alive, and it's just like grabbing onto its mom, like so scared, you know, with cuts on its face, and like so confused, you know, like what's happening. It didn't want to let go, and its eyes were so big, and it was just like a lost baby, you know. And I was just looking around like, is somebody gonna help the baby? But nobody was doing anything, and then I took it, and straight away it just hugged me, like it grabbed onto me, and then I started to cry because I just got a rush of emotions, you know, like I guess I really love animals, and I can be very sensitive, but especially because I was just thinking about like, it's so sad because its mother just died in front of her. So we took it back to Palangkaraya on like 8 hours almost on the motorbike, and we were so tired, and it was cold, and then it started to rain, and she was in a box, and she was like so scared, trying to run away. And then anyway, so she got there alive. And then the next day we took her to Kalawit, the organization, and they called a vet, and he took care of her, and then they took her to another center in Moratewe. So my opinion, well, it's so sad. It's so sad. Because when you go to the root of the problem, like these animals, this is their home, the forest, and they're supposed to be free, you know, and then if humans are cutting down the forest, burning down the forest, you know, already scaring them, affecting their health, affecting their life, then the animals are gonna find food wherever they can, and if this means finding it in a farm, you know, animals don't understand that a farm belongs to a human to make money. Animals don't know what money is. Like, it's just, you know, it's funny, and then so if a human's gonna kill an animal for eating its crops, it's such a confusing situation because the farmer, you know, they probably don't have much money. They really need this money to live, to feed their family, but it's very sad that they have to kill the animal.
Itu tuh lagi melai Sungai Kayan, tepatnya melai Desa Open Batu. Melai likut tuh kita tahu menenture juga di arah Batu Suli nah. Jadi anu deh plan jadi arah perubahan deh berjubihin. Terus teh melai unjung teh juga agak hayam pi batu jita na puru kamera wang arah. Jadi sebenarnya are jadi berubah bara alam melai itu. Sayang tuh panggawin are jadi nihau. Cuman pege ulu jumelai masa lalu iji tau menenture narai ampi kahalap kare himba mehetu. Anda usah sanja buli buma hindit ke baba suang pantut saluang cukup simpan di nun malang menjalar. Ayu mendeseng akan danau. Sudah.
So I hope you know that people will remember how humans are supposed to live with nature in harmony and respect it and treat it with harmony. And you can still get so much from nature. Nature always gives us, but humans have to respect nature and live well with it. Just by destroying, maybe right now we are getting a lot from it. We're getting the money we need, we're getting resources, you know, big industries, but you know, in a few years from now, all of that will be gone because we didn't learn how to live in harmony with nature. And in the case of the monk, of the Beruk, of Suli, you know, I think all wild animals should be free in their environment, and we're taking it all away. And you know, Indonesia is so rich because of its rainforest, so I think it's so important for people to respect the rainforest and don't destroy it, because it's very important for Indonesia and for the whole world.